every golfer has 5 golf swings, right? You have your practice swing, you have your driving range swing, you have your on-course swing with your buddies or by yourself, your hit and giggle swing, then you have your tournament swing, then you have your back 9 of the tournament swing.
Yeah, club championship, whatever you got nerves on.
That's every golfer who's ever played has all 5 of those swings, and they gradually get a little worse. Today's video, we're going to show you why your best swing, your practice swing, is not like your real swing. When anyone joins our AMG All Access membership, and you can check the link out below this video, you also get access to our private Facebook group. We encourage everyone to post their swings in there. Sean and I are in there every day, giving advice, recommending where you should start and the material that's inside the membership. Now, we've got a trend going on right now, really in golf instruction. This is not only in the membership, but we see all over the internet, is golfers posting their practice swings.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Posting their
We
practice
see a lot
swings,
of practice swings.
wanting feedback on
And they
practice
look like
swings.
pretty good.
It's rare that you see a really bad practice swing.
Yeah.
But if the camera angle's right and the video's slow enough, or it's a high-speed video,
We can get impact.
and
we
we
can
can see
stop
where
it at
impact
impact.
would be, you're going to see a very glaring difference between why practice swings look good all the time and why the real swing starts to look a little janky.
And you hear it, you know, like I play golf with some of the members at the golf academy, and God, my practice swing is so good. I feel like Freddie Couples or whatever, right?
Or they'll make 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 good practice swings,
Yeah.
and then step in, and then within 3 seconds, it's a totally different move.
Yeah. So, you know, like, my practice swing's so good. Why can't I do it with a ball there? Well, you just figured out your own problem.
Right.
When there's a ball there, you have to manage and square this club face, which is offset from the shaft.
You have to propel this thing at a target.
So I think Mike has done this research before with a lot of his amateur golfers and had to make a practice swing and stop. What kind of numbers were you getting?
12 to 15 degrees on average of the face being open.
Okay, so that quantifies what we've known for years, and it was in Harvey Pennick's Little Red Book, which we talked about in another video. He said the same thing. The reason golfers have good practice swings and they don't have good swings with the ball there is because they don't have to do anything with the club face.
Right.
Once your brain realizes that you've got to hit this face on that ball somewhat square, you're going to make, if it's not square coming down, you're going to make these contorted moves somewhere to try to square
the
this
brain
face.
is pretty darn good at sensing stuff that we can't even feel or not aware of.
It's amazing,
So
really.
the brain starts to direct body movements to help square that, help you reach your target. And you know, if golf, when you make practice swings without a ball or not, you know you're not going to hit the ball. You're essentially making a practice swing like this. Like you're just making body movements. Everybody's body movements start to
You
get
make the
really
best
good
looking swing like
because
that.
there's no club, there's no consequences down here.
Yeah,
But now when you introduce this thing with that thing,
yeah.
and you've got water right, OB left or whatever, and there's consequences now,
Yeah.
our movements really start to change.
Well, the brain knows that practice swing you're making is not managing the club face enough.
That's right.
So you're going to make it either over the top or some kind of crazy move. And we'll get to some drills at the end of the video, but the main reason the club face is open, right?
Yes,
It starts with the grip.
absolutely.
And we've got tons of grip videos, but just a quick refresher, make sure it's in the fingers, kind of across the hand, not in the palm. And make sure you can see a few knuckles when you look down at your left hand, and get your right hand kind of V here at your right shoulder. That'll get you a decent grip.
Yeah, because you see horrific grips make beautiful practice
Yeah,
swings.
and then the face would be, if you have freeze
Knifed
frame,
open, yeah.
the face literally, I've seen it, I've done it a million times in lessons. I've said, make your good practice swing. I was like, that's why you don't make a practice swing when you
You
hit the
see
ball.
a lot of score lines in practice swings, right? You don't see any
Absolutely
score
right.
lines in a real swing.
So how do we fix that? First thing's the grip. The second thing you want to make sure at the top of your swing, you've basically got the face matching the forearm, right? Now, last but not least, let's say you've got everything in a good spot. I think a lot of golfers have been taught to kind of freeze the hands or take the wrists out of the
Be
swing.
passive with the hands.
Yeah, passive with the
It's
hands.
like this automatic. You can make certain body moves that will, like the pivot square the club.
It doesn't work like that. The main way, one of the main ways that the club face is squared is that from left kind of delivery like let's say waist high from waist high, the left arm, let's use that for example, goes through 180 degrees of rotation on good swings. If you're trying to stop that somehow because you're trying to let the arms be passive or kind of freeze the wrist, you're going to block that from happening.
Right.
So you've got to get used to letting this arm rotate, and you can see it with good swings. By the time they're here, they start to see the fingernails here pointed back at the camera.
And we've all seen good players who are like really rolled. And that's not what we're talking about, right?
No.
It's this squaring of the face literally starts with good players because it's measurable. Squaring from the top.
Yeah.
And the longer you wait in the swing to try to square the face, the less impact you have on this end of the club. So I can be trying to rotate this club 5 degrees, let's say, at the grip end. This is resisting it at speed. So this may only close 2 degrees because this end does not do a 1-to-1 closing ratio the faster the club's moving. So if you're waiting down here to close it, you may be doing it all at the grip, but it's not showing up at this club head in enough time because this isn't a solid piece of steel, and especially if you're talking driver with graphite shafts, there's twist and play here at the face. So that's why these great players are starting a lot of this work early when it is more of a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Then they get down here, they're not saving it all right here.
No, it's some twisting out of the top, make your right hand kind of bend back or make a little stop sign move a little bit, right?
Yes, yes.
But at the bottom, you know, there still has to be, you have to allow this momentum. They call it the hitchhiker drill. We'll do it in the end. Thumb up to thumb up. That definitely happens in good swings.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have that, that's when you get your chicken wings too. Because if your hand goes this way and you're holding this off, that elbow's going to buckle and the face points to the sky.
Right.
Got to let it have your swivel here.
Which nobody does in their practice swing.
Nobody does it. They just leave it this way.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And finish, wheel on around to a perfect finish. And then this golf ball is magic. Like it's, well, black magic for some guys because it really creates
voodoo.
It's voodoo, right? It'll be your best friend when it's sitting here and you know it's not going to be hit, but as soon as you have the intent to hit it, things do change.
All bets are off.
All bets are off. So let's come back with some drills and show you how to make that practice swing more like the real swing, or actually how to make the real swing more like the practice swing. All right, Sean, we've got a really cool drill, and again, we're kind of nostalgic here. We've got Paul's Whalen's library, all these old books. We've been going through them. It's just nerding out.
Yeah, we got a great spot here in Boise.
I mean, it's unbelievable. So we're going to stick with another old school drill, again, because it's simple and because it works, and you're going to feel exactly what needs to happen.
We added a little twist to it, though.
Yes. So we're going to go left arm only or lead arm only. And we're going to clamp our opposite hand, our trail hand, across the kind of the fold of the bicep here. And then we're just going to make some really lazy swings, practice swing tempo, and really start to feel how all this stuff happens.
And good players can do this drill like they're brushing their teeth. I was talking to Mike about this. You know, we've said it, I think, in other videos. This is how good players stand on the tee box waiting to hit, talking to each other.
That's exactly right.
You go to a tour event, everybody's doing this.
Everybody's talking, doing this instinctively. You don't see this.
No.
Nobody's
or
doing
this.
that. Or nobody's doing that.
Yeah, they're just saying, hey man, what'd you do last night? They're getting ready to tee off. So I think the average golfer has a hard time with this drill because they don't know how to control the motion of the arm off the body. So what Mike and I came up with is just hook it up here high, because you want you can have it come away down here a little, but you don't want a full fly off of this armpit.
Right, you're not holding it on the forearm, you're holding kind of right here.
Because that would, if you held it on the forearm, you'd hold it too far across the body. So up in here. So the way to do it, you don't even need to tee it first. Make waist high to waist high, or kind of mid rib cage. And what you need to feel is, as the club swings down, there's a full rotation of this left arm. And you need to feel like the hitchhiker drill I got from the PJ manual.
Yep, yeah.
45 degrees with this arm, left arm, thumb. 45 degrees pointed back this way, not this way or this way, halfway. Right at an angle. So if you can feel that, and a lot of times if you can't do it with a club, just do it with your arm first. Left arm, rotate, rotate, grab the club, feel the same motion until you can clip the grass with a little bit of kind of this dance move with your body, right? Right heel, left heel. And you're training yourself to make good practice swings now.
Yes, and I know I can already hear the comments. You don't want all this roll in the swing. Like, that's not how the swing is. That's exactly how it is.
There
but
it is.
When you're doing this, when you're locking this arm on here, you're also feeling the body rotation with that.
Yeah.
So it's not just this.
No.
And it's not just body rotation that's doing this.
Yeah.
You got to have both.
You can see if I do this correctly, this face is actually pretty quiet.
Yes.
It's square to the arc. You're not flipping it and you're not leaving it open. You're just swinging around you and kind of staying square as the club works around.
That's right. So it's not, right? It's not here,
Yeah.
right? No body, and it's
Yeah.
not all body because you'd miss the ball. It's both of them.
It's the
And
blend.
then this clamp here is keeping you from doing this, right? Reaching out.
Yeah.
You see that a lot. And it's keeping you from kind of doing all these weird movements. Just this rhythmical, just brushing the ground lightly with the right amount of rotation on the club face. Start without a ball. Then introduce a tee. I think in Harvey's book he talked about clipping a weed.
Yeah,
Like a
clipping.
dandelion type weed.
Yeah, just clip. See if
So-
you can just brush.
Start with the motion. Get the motion right. Now start to make sure you're clipping the ground the same spot every time.
Mm-hmm.
Now introduce a golf ball on a tee. Again, we're not going faster. We're not doing anything differently. Then you're clipping these balls off the tee. Now remove the tee and start clipping them off the ground. You are going to get a sense of, okay, I can make that smooth feeling practice swing. Everything looks pretty move. Now I'm doing it as I'm hitting the golf ball. So that voodoo that was down there for the ball
Going
is
away.
now magic,
Yeah.
right? And now you're hitting these pure swings. And if you lose it, super
back
easy
to
to
the
drill.
drill.
If you're over there waiting for your buddy to hit,
Do
you're
it.
doing this in
You
the
can't
fairway.
do it enough.
If you're on the first tee, you're doing that in the fairway. It works with every club in the bag. Give this one a try if you're having a problem matching your real swing to that beautiful practice swing that everybody has.
If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Also, if you have a question about the video or there's a topic you want us to cover in a future video, leave it down in the comments below. We read every single comment and we respond to them, and that's how we create new content for you in the future. Now, if you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button so you know exactly when one of our new videos comes out.
If you found this video helpful and you need more help with your consistency, we want to help you with that. Go to the first comment below this video. You'll see a link. It's our first pinned comment. There'll be a link in there. Click on that link. We'll take you to our #1 consistency drill to help you hit the ball more solidly and more consistent every time you're out on the course.